Hello guys and welcome to another Rumble Club video. In today's video we're gonna look at the gadgets. So as you see we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 original gadgets. So first of all we have the mailbox, which if you press once you push the enemies away, but if you keep pressing it you see you have a orange aura and it push enemy far away than just pressing once. So this is the first. It's very good in team fights when you have multiple enemies and you want to eliminate a lot of people. So I think it's the most used from me, and here it's showing how it look in the game. So if you press once you just push him a little bit, but if you keep pressing it until you have that aura, see, he jumped far away. So let's move to the next one, the umbrella. So most of the people don't know it, but umbrella have two purposes. Once, if you press immediately into the button, you push the enemies away, and the other half, if you keep pressing it, it became a shield that protects you from the enemies. So slap punches with the action button, hold down to block punches and danger. So you also can use it as a shield and then walk, and you kind of push the enemies away. Let's look how we look in the gameplay. So this is the first use when you push, and see, as I do right now, I just push him away by protecting myself. So he have multiple uses. Most of the people don't know about this shield and they just use it to push enemies away, which is good, but why don't you use it to the full potential? So let's go to the next one, which is the magnet. The magnet is the best gadget for 1v1. It do the same thing if you keep pressing on it or if you press it, but you have to still pressing on it because you need to have contact with a player, and then it kind of come to you and you can throw him away. And if you have a gadget, you eliminate the gadget from him. It look like he have 3-star knock, and then you grab him and you can throw him away. See, and the gadgets remain behind and you just push him away. The next one, the balloon launcher. So you have a balloon launcher in your back. Launch water balloon to knock punches around, directly hits, apply a strike. So you just push them away if you don't hit them directly, but if you hit them directly, apply strike. So if you press it, just throw a balloon in front of your face, but if you keep pressing it, you'll throw the balloon far away. So let's look. This is when you first press it, like throw a balloon in front of you, and can protect you from the enemies which come to hit you. and if you press, you see the target moving, and you give him 2 stars, and if you hit him directly. It's not good if the enemies are close to you, but yeah, it's pretty useful. I don't really like this, but I saw a lot of people using it, so yeah, it works. Next, we move to the drone. There's not much that I can show you here. Pilot a remote drone to drop anvils on unexpected punches. The way to use it, first time I didn't know how to use it properly, but you have to press it once and then you move with the drone, and when you see enemies you drop the anvil. If you hit them directly, you give them 3 stars, so you knock them up. If you hit them as I did right now, you just push them away. But if you hit them directly, you're gonna give them 3 stars, knock them up. Let me show you another video because the roof protected him there. So push him away. Look here. It's very good in team fights. Very good, because you stay to safety and you push enemies away or in the water. Hamster ball. So this gadget is good because you can just move with it and push people far away, or move with you as the umbrella, push enemies away. But if you press it, he jumps with the hamster ball and also apply a strike and push them away forward. So let's see. See, I apply a strike there. And see how can you push the enemies away? You just move to them and you can easily push them into the water. Now let's go to the boom box. So you see this aura here? This aura slow their movement. The enemies that are in that aura, they are moving slower, and if you press once, you just push a little bit away the enemies. But if you kept pressing on it, you see he have 4 stages. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and you see the X's there. And if you are max out when you're pressing a lot on it, is the best way to push enemies far away. As you see, he is low because he's in the circle, and he was eliminated. Magic donut. This is a gadget that I really enjoy. You become a huge donut. You kind of move away like you're walking as a donut. So with each step, I think you become faster, or this is my impression when I use it. And if you press it, you just jump in your back and throw all enemies away that are nearby you. And it's kind of the same thing when you keep pressing on it. It don't do any difference. It's just show you where you land when you drop on your back. Next one, punch tank. This is the one that I kind of never use. Well, I use it, but not so often because he have a long cooldown on the boxing glove, so it hit like once in 3 seconds. But if you keep pressing on the button, you see he has 3 stages. One, well, wasn't the one, was the second. If you press fast, you just hit faster, but still 3 seconds. If you keep pressing on it, it become red, and if you still pressing on it, it will become orange, yellowish orange, and it will push enemies further away. The You know why I don't like this? It's very hard to control. So most of the times you will drop on the water because you cannot control it properly. And you can push the enemies away as you see here, but it's kind of hard because they can avoid you very quickly. And I'm gonna show you when it's charged up. Let's get this platform. Oh, I got it. So this is the first stage, but this thing push him away. Let's go back to get another tank because we don't have so much time left. And let's see it with full charge, how far away it can push the enemies. Let's get the platform and charge it up. So it's fully charged right now, as you see. An enemy, see how far you push him away? So this was the original gadgets that we all have and we will always have. And then it's seasonal gadget that I'm gonna show you soon. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hello guys, to the season 2 gadgets in the Rumble Club video. In today's video we're gonna look at every gadget from the season 2, which is this season, and we have sword and board. Sword and board is a very interesting gadget because it's not only offensive but it's defensive as well. So as you see here, I'm pressing. If you keep pressing, you have the shield in front of you and you see a barrier in front of the shield. And the cool thing about this gadget is they throw the enemy in the air and then slash them with the sword and push them kind of far away. So very good in offensive, very good in defensive. Let's look at it in the action. So we're gonna get the sword from here. Sword and board, but it's more like sword and shield. And look at the crossbow. We're gonna get to that too. So look how, so he push him in the air with a sword, and after that kind of smash him with a shield and push him forward into the water or far away. And see, this is the defensive stat. I'm gonna try to punch him and go through it. See, you can't. So it's very good defensive as well. So let's go to the crossbow. So crossbow have 3 stages of attacks. So if you just press the button, he hit 1 arrow. If you hold the button, he can hit 3 arrows, and if you keep holding, he can throw 5 arrows at a time. It's not my favorite, but it's very good to use because you can hit multiple enemies and you can eliminate multiple enemies if they are near water. And also if you hit with the charging up with the 5 arrows, you push them far away than with the 1 arrow or 3 arrows. So if you use this, try to hold the button until you have 5 arrows and then release it to hit the enemies. Get more value like that. Let's see him in action. So you see, is not push too far away, but see, with 5 arrows, more far away than that. So let's go to the fairy wings. Fairy wings is a very interesting gadget because it help you flying. Like with this you can fly, and also you see that fairy dust that you leave behind. If you're near an enemy and you press on the button, you kind of drag the enemy in the air with you, and after that, if you press again, you go down to the ground and kind of smash everything around you. You'll see you push enemies so far away. It's a very good gadget to eliminate the enemies. Let's see. See, you can fly. And these things that you can leave in the ground help you to get move speed for certain time. So I eliminate that just for flying. See, you drag him and then you push him away. But you saw how far it push him. It's a very good gadget to eliminate enemies and also escaping from different situation. Let's move to the horsey. Horsey is a dangerous gadget. It's a very dangerous gadget. Right in a battle, your lance on the horsey. If you hit an enemy directly, you give them knock up 3 stars. If you are not hitting them directly, you just push them. But the thing is, you advance forward with it when you use it, and if you are near on water and you use it on an enemy, you have good chances to drop in the water as well. You'll see. So I have the enemy here. If I'm using right now, see, it's not a direct hit, so you just push him a little bit. The tree was on a way also, so right now I'm gonna come with the other guy near to don't waste the time on the gadget until I reach him. So you'll see here a 3 hit, a direct hit. See, 3 stars knockout. But if you use it here, see, you can't stop it. If you charge forward, you can stop it, so you have a lot of chances to drop in the water as well. So yeah. And the Ogre King. Ogre King is the coolest gadget because kind of change your appearance, change your shape, and you are huge on the map. All enemies when they see you, they gonna run away from you. So the bad things with the Ogre King is just it doesn't matter if you hold the button or you press once, he will keep charging that ham until hit the ground and smash everything, and it's a three star knock when he hit an enemy. But they can easily avoid it by running away because you're big. They can see you charging that until you hit the ground, so it's very easily for them to dodge. See, I pressed once and it took 2 seconds, I think, to charge until he hit the ground. You see 3 stars knock up. So this was the season 2 gadget. I'll try to make the season 1 as well, see what I can find. So yeah, see you in the next one. Peace. Hello guys, and welcome to the season 1 gadgets in Rumble Club. I gathered all the information I could because these gadgets don't exist anymore. Well, they exist, but they are rarely seeing in this season because it's season 2 right now. So I tried to watch some videos and yeah, I tried to complete them, but I couldn't 100%. So I have one which is missing with the gameplay with, but I'm gonna tell you about it. So without further ado, let's go to the gadgets. So like season 2, the season 1 gadgets have 5 gadgets, unique gadgets. So we have black hole machine, launch black holes, which draws objects and punches closer. When it expires, it explodes. So we have hover car, boost the hover car into punches and then send them flying. Remote control UFO, pilot the UFO and beam the objects in punches. Moon boots, leap into the air in low gravity. When you land, you send nerdy punches flying. And anti-gravity tool, swings this tool at enemies at alter the gravity and knock the punches into the orbit. So the first gadget we're gonna talk about is hover car. You can still get it in this season in a specific arena. And what you do, as you see here, you pilot it and you kind of throw punches away when you hit them, but when you use the ability you get a boost speed to punch them further away. So I'm gonna get this to show you. And if you use the ability, they get 1-star knock. And this one is not on the list. This one, it's kind of an item to move from space to space. So you're getting it and you fly above the ground and you can see every movement that the people are making and you can move to the different areas. This also helped me in a battle to move from an area to another because my area was crashing down. So when you press on the ability, it gets speed. As you see, the purple flame, and I'm gonna use it back, but the time expired, so I couldn't get in time back. Second gadget that we're gonna talk about is black hole machine. So I told you in the beginning of the video, you send a blast and they drag enemies into it and then explode and throw them away. So we're gonna watch that a few times because, well, I get this in the official TikTok of the game because you can't find this anymore. So it's the only information I could get from there. I hope I don't get a strike, but I get this for you guys to see all the gadgets. So we go next with the UFO. So UFO, I remember I had few times using it. So you drag people and kind of you drag people into the water with it because you keep pressing on it and you attract people to it and you leave them into the water. I remember this was available when I started playing. It was only 5 days for the first season and I couldn't manage to use it properly. I hope we will get this in the future too because it seems like a very, very nice gadget. So now we go with the moon boots, which kind of you can find this in this season but rarely. So you jump into the air and when you go down you kind of throw enemies away. It's like the pixie wings in this season. It's very cool gadget. It's very nice to use, very fun. So yeah, find this gadget in a today video and play a little bit with it. So as you see, you jump and when you hit an enemy you give him 1-star knock. This is a new game mode too and you have a jump button there, but pretty much you can jump and hit all enemies with it. It's like a pixie, but don't push enemy that far back as pixie wings do, but it's still a cool and interesting gadget. And without this game mode, it's one of the few gadgets that allow you to jump or mini fly. And yeah, let's go to anti-gravity tool. So this one I just got into a game because it's very hard to find, and he have a charge button. As you see, he go orange. It's kind of the mailbox gadget. It's pretty much the same, but they have an aura after you use it. So yeah, this was season 1 gadget. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. See you in the next one. Peace. So right now we're gonna show the gadgets from season 3, the army gadgets as I like to call them, and we're gonna talk about each and every one of them. So enjoy. Shovel. So shovel, 25 seconds duration. Oh, and look at my skin. So if you press fast, he gonna rotate with this shovel. If you keep pressing, you'll see he make an orange aura there, and he push people further back. This one is kind of the same as the mailbox. Mailbox do the same. So it just look different, but it's kind of the same. So this is the mailbox of this season. I'm gonna put you a little gameplay when I show how they are using in the actual game. So let's go forward. Minigun. So the second gadget of this season is the minigun. Fire a burst of bullets that slow and knock back enemies. The problem with this one, well, I don't really like it. It looks like this. No matter if you keep pressing or press once, it's doing the same thing. Well, you can move around. You cannot see it here, but you can move around with it. But the problem is, I think the only time that is good is if an enemy is in the front of you and you hit all the bullets on him and you knock him back, kind of. But if you move around and press on this minigun, don't help you a lot in the battle, because you hit one bullet into an enemy and that's a little knock-up. I mean, a little knockback. It don't really kind of help you a lot, because he's not, you don't push him far back, you just push him a little bit. And yeah, in my opinion, this one is kind of useless, but it look cool. I really like the design. Let's see in the gameplay. Third one for this season is the rocket launcher. This one is actually usable. This is good. You kind of, well, if you press it, or if you keep pressing, I think it's just the line that you see in here, which is larger. Fire explosive rocket that explode when they are hit. So the good things on that have a really good knockback, so they push enemy far away, and sometimes when they are close to an enemy and explode, kind of hit multiple enemies. Really cool design. I really like this um, kind of army tools that they add this season. These gadgets look very cool. Bam. But I'm very disappointed on the minigun there. Well, shovel it's same as mailbox, so it's usable. Minigun it's not good. Rocket launcher, yeah, it's one of my favorite from this season. Not my favorite, but one of, I think it's the second one, yeah. So let's look at the gameplay. And the fourth one, the best gadget of this season, in my opinion, is this punchy buggy. This machine here, the army machine. So drive the punchy buggy and lay explosive mine. This is very, very good and very useful, just because you kind of drive this car around. You can push enemies back with it, and if you press on the button, you land 3 mines behind you. And these mines, if anyone kind of drop on them, it's a knockback, like 3 stars instantly, and they push people away. Like if you drop on that, you have 3-star knock and a really knockback, so they can drop like flies into the water with this one. Is very, very good gadget. It's one of the best gadgets. And the strategy with this, you can run around with the car and just press mines, and then no one will approach you and come near you and next to you. And yeah, they'll explode after a time if no one hit them, but they stay pretty long, as you see here. If you don't hit them, they'll explode by themselves, but it takes some time, and in the time they explode, you kind of put more layers, like 3-4 more layers of that, and it's very hard for them to approach you. And yeah, and the car is very fast. So yeah, one of the best gadgets in this season and in this game. I wish this one will remain, but we'll see. I don't think. I wish they will do kind of after some time, maybe one more 2 seasons, all gadgets in a season, so we can enjoy all of the gadgets, or gadget wars with teams that use some gadgets from one specific season and other teams with other seasons. That will be really cool. So yeah, the best gadgets. Let's see the gameplay of this. And the last gadget of this season is the mortar. Launch a bouncing mortar bomb that explodes when it expires. So, the worst gadget of this season. The bad part is if you hit a wall with it or something, you see this in the regular gameplays because it's a bomb. It's literally a bomb. If you get close to this bomb, he will hit you as well as the enemies. And he took so much time to explode that everyone can go away until it explodes. See, I knock back. I can't use anything. And look at this, it's a bug. I don't have it anymore. What? That's nice. You see how it looked like he hit with the head. It looked like Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm getting all my force in this punch. Never happened to me this. Yeah, this is so cool. Best gadget of all the time. Bang! Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Let's look at that. Let's look again. So, if you press once, you hit a bomb near you. Oh, we can do this again. So this is how you make it. Okay, and if you keep pressing on it, you throw the bomb further away. But I told you that I think it's a non-usable one. It's like people running away from this because it may bounce back to you and hit you and give you a knock, 3 stars, and then enemies can kill you very fast. But I probably use this punch rather than that. But let's look at the gameplay with it. So yeah. This was the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. So I'll do another video next season with new gadgets. See you. Peace.